Hi, you're back with the Derp Guru, and I'm here on my tutorial world, which is a creative world. I just thought I'd let you know that, so that you understood what was going on. I have two worlds that I play on. One is my single player, totally legit survival world, and this is my tutorial world. As you can see, I've tried to make my tutorial world look as much as my legit world as I can at this point. I'm not sure whether I will continue to do all of these tutorials from this world, or whether I will start to make some from my legit world too as I go along and have the materials and are making things that are meaningful to the place where I'm at in the game as well. But because I'm, so many days into that world, I thought it would be good to come back and revisit some of these earlier things that I had trouble finding information for. Simple one today would be to look at barrels. So I've got some different types of wood here that we can make our barrels from. I've got all the different types of wood in terms of oak, birch, spruce and jungle. And the reason why I've done that, because in my legit world already I actually have oak, spruce and birch, which I have gotten through different seeds that I've picked up along the way. I haven't yet got jungle planks, or jungle wood, but I do believe that you can get that as well. I just haven't yet. The purpose of this exercise, I wanted to show you that you can actually do the barrels from all the different kinds of wood. So we're just going to make one of each. So it's 3 down that side, 3 down that side, and then a slab at the bottom. Experiment. Can we do it from mixed woods? No. Okay, so you need the same kind of woods in order to make the barrel. You can't just use any ones that you feel like, or your leftover pieces. You need to have the same ones. So we're just going to put our barrels over here, one of each. So I wanted to show you something about buckets that I wish I had learned early on. In my game, it took me a long time to work up to the place where I actually had a bucket in order to make an unlimited water source, which then helped me grow crops. It was a very time-consuming process. But one thing that I didn't realize is that I had actually made a mob grinder by this point, and I was actually getting the goodie bags that you get with the mob grinders. And quite early on in my game, I got some kind of engine fuel in a bucket. Now, this isn't the engine fuel that I got. This is molten gold, and I can't find the one that I received in the goodie bag. But I just wanted to show you this little trick that I wish that I had learned earlier. Now, obviously, barrels you can use for storage, but I didn't realize that I could put anything in them. And in putting anything in them, had I have put the fuel in the barrels to store, I could then take the bucket and go and use that and make my unlimited water source, rather than waiting for days and days and days and days in order to get enough iron to craft a bucket. So that was a really simple little trick that I wish that I had learned early on in the game. Another simple little trick, oh gosh, probably don't need that many derpy, is that I had been collecting different organic things to make dirt. It took me a while to realize that I could put all kind of organic things into these barrels. So I could put the meat that I was getting from my animals, I could put the sugar cane that I was growing, I could put the rotten flesh that I was growing, and I could put it all into the same, in with each other. So unlike the wood that needed the same types of wood to craft the barrels, I could put any organic materials into my barrels to make dirt. So that was just a simple little trick that I wish that I had learnt early on. It was only through experimentation and trying different materials in the barrels that I had worked that out. So anyway, I have been the Derp Guru, and that's just a couple of little tricks about barrels that I wish that I had learnt earlier on. I'm sure there are other tricks, and if there are other tricks and you would like to tell me about them, please feel free to leave that in the comment. And if you've liked this video, please perhaps consider leaving me a like and a comment to let me know that I should do more of these, I suppose. So yeah, I've been the Derp Guru, and thank you for watching. Bye bye now.